Self-worth activities for adults. Welcome to the School of Self-Worth Live. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sam Osborne, the Self-Worth Guy. Today's episode number 177. And today I'm going to talk to you about the one and only self-worth activity for adults that you'll ever need. And if there's one thing I want you to remember from today's video, it is if you want self-worth, complete things. That's it. If you want self-worth, complete things. I'm going to talk about 3 things that you can complete today very simply. Number 1 is you are going to list your dreams and your bucket list items. Number 2 is you're going to prioritize them. You're going to set them from most important to least important. And number 3 is you're going to complete one of those things or one small part of that dream or goal, and that's going to raise your self-worth. Now, before I go any further, I want to tell you about my new book that's just come out. If you're suffering from persistent self-doubt, that's called imposter syndrome. Persistent self-doubt, despite being successful, despite having evidence all around you that you are successful and you still feel self-doubt, you should check out my new book. It's called How to Beat Imposter Syndrome and Be Confident. It's a 30-day challenge. You can get it at samosborne.com. Also, if you want to get my free online mini course, go to samosborne.com. Now, let's talk about self-worth activities for adults. If you want self-worth, aim for completion. Now, a lot of the time, we don't feel like we have self-worth because perfectionism gets in the way, and we don't start a project or we don't finish it because we want it to be perfect. You have to basically put that aside and aim to complete something. Even if it's a bad job, completing something is going to raise your self-worth. So here we go. Here's the formula for the only activity you'll ever need to raise your self-worth. First of all, you need to get a pen, some paper, and write down your dreams, your goals, the things on your bucket list, the things that you just got to do before you die. Okay. Start dreaming. List all those things. Okay. Number 2 is you're going to prioritize those things. You go, what's the number 1? What's number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way till you've prioritized all of them. Okay. And that's really easy to do. You just go, okay, which one of these do I really want the most? And which one do I want to do this year or this month, this week? Then you got to break down the very first one into small, manageable chunks so that you can pick a little task that you could complete today, that you could achieve today. And then you go about doing that one little task. And then that's going to raise your self-worth a little bit. Then the next day, you take the next little chunk and you do the next thing, whatever it is. You aim for completion, even if it's a bad job, aim for completion. That's really the only self-worth activity you'll ever need. Let me summarize. If you want self-worth, aim for completion. Because you know how people say, oh, practice makes perfect. I think that's a good saying, but really, practice makes pretty good. You should live your life by practice makes pretty good. Because if you're doing things pretty good, you're going to have self-worth. So list your dreams, your goals, the things on your bucket list, the things you want to do before you kick the bucket. That's why bucket list is called a bucket list. Then you're going to prioritize them, which one's most important to least important. Then you're going to go about breaking down each one of those things on your bucket list, your dreams, your goals, into small, tiny, incy-bincy little tasks, achievable tasks. Make them really small that you can do every single day. Complete one of them and your self-worth will go up. If you do that over time, you're going to find your self-worth will just rise and rise and rise, and you'll feel fantastic about yourself. You'll start to have a bigger influence on the people around you. You'll find that you'll get career promotions. You'll find that your business will start to grow. You'll find that your spirituality will become more meaningful. Your purpose in life, your relationships will become high quality. You'll attract the right people into your life. You'll have better friends, better conversations. You'll find that your body starts to feel good and you'll start to treat your body better. You'll start to take care of your diet. You'll start to take care of your sleep. You start to take care of your mental health. You start to take care of your family. You start to tell people you love them and that you appreciate them. You look after your finances more. You'll start to appreciate your money and go, wow, I really love what I can do when I save my money, when I learn about investing my money, when I think long term, all of these things from this one little activity that you can do to raise your self-worth. So people, I hope you've enjoyed this video on how you can improve your self-worth with one very simple activity. If you're just joining the stream, as I can see, there's a few people joining, go back and watch the whole thing. It's going to really help you, this one simple little activity. And if you've loved this video and you're suffering from self-doubt and procrastination and perfectionism, go to my website, scrolling along the bottom here, samosborne.com. Check out my new book about beating imposter syndrome and beating self-doubt and being confident, raising your self-worth. Check out my free online mini course also on self-doubt and being confident. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. I'll see you